My name is Samantha Schultz, and I'm a student here at Macewan, as well as the captain of the women's hockey team. It is my pleasure to be your MC this morning. Today we are here to celebrate a very important event, so let me begin by introducing our guest this morning. The president of Macewan University, Dr. David Atkinson. The chair of our Board of Governors, Mr. John Day. And board member Ross Harris. The captain of the men's hockey team, Sean Poitras. And a special welcome to our guest of honor, Mr. Bill Comrie. His son, Mike Comrie. His daughter, Kathy Robinson, who is alumni of Macewan University. His son-in-law, Jay Robinson. And his three grandsons, Jack, Hunter, and Will. Roxanne, his wife, was unable to make it here today. As you know, we are here to celebrate a milestone in the development of our hockey program, and that comes through the generosity of Mr. Comrie and his family. To say Mr. Comrie is a hockey fan would be an understatement. He has always been passionate about hockey. In fact, Bill played for the farm team of the Chicago Blackhawks and played in the Western Hockey League for the Moose Jaw Canucks and was also a member of the Edmonton Oil Kings. Bill knows what it means to be a part of a team and what it takes to build a team. Hockey runs deep in the Comrie family. As you know, two of his sons play in the NHL, Paul and Mike. Eric just recently won a gold medal with Canada's junior team and signed an entry-level contract with the Winnipeg Jets. And Ty, his other son, plays in the Western Hockey League. In the same way that the Comrie name has created a legacy in hockey, it has also created a legacy in business. Anyone who has ever bought a couch from the Brick has heard of the Brick. So there's that. Bill helped build the Brick into a retail giant with annual sales of $1.5 billion. He is a pillar of our community, leaving a legacy through his generosity, helping countless organizations and foundations that have made our community a great place to live. Today, we are here to honor his commitment to Macewan University and the legacy he is starting here today in our hockey program. At this time, I'd like you to please welcome our president, Dr. David Atkinson.
Wow, thank you very much, and welcome everybody to this very, very special event in honor of Bill Comrie and his family. A very special welcome to Bill and to all of the Comries who are here, and a very special welcome as well to the large number of friends who have been able to join us today at Macewan University. And I would be remiss if I didn't specifically mention, I think all of our hockey program is with us today, and thank you for being with us to help us celebrate this special event. We are constantly reminded, I think, here at Macewan of the time and the energy and the commitment that our community is investing in transforming Edmonton's downtown core. And certainly Macewan University, which has always been part of Edmonton's downtown, but I think we might argue now exists at the very epicenter of our downtown development. These are indeed very special times for our university. It's really hard to believe, and sometimes we scratch our heads, that this was once abandoned CN rail line, no residential areas close by, and you can see on the road outside a very little reminder of what we all used to know, those longtime residents of Edmonton, as the rat hole, guaranteed to flood every time it rained. Yet today, here we are in the downtown, in the heart of downtown, a downtown that's becoming increasingly more diverse and increasingly more populous with its geography and academics and culture. And in this downtown, of course, there is one thing that unites all Edmontonians, and that, of course, is our love of hockey. And with the building of a new arena just 2 blocks away, and with Macewan's involvement in that project, our teams in a scant 2 years will one day be practicing in a facility like no other in the country, and on the same ice as the Oilers, and I do believe that that will be a first in Canada. For 25 years, the city of Edmonton has benefited from Bill Comrie's generosity. He is, by any standards, a remarkable man, a remarkable businessman, but I think perhaps more important, a remarkable citizen. And it's not often that we have the pleasure and, in fact, the privilege of having such people among us. He has, of course, been involved with Macewan University over the years, and in 2012, he was our Aller Chair for Macewan University's School of Business, and he threw his shoulder into that, telling and teaching our business students and our faculty the importance of things which really have characterized his life: leadership, teamwork, personal commitment, and the achievement of extraordinary goals. We are privileged as we become or move through this remarkable transformation from college to university, that we are making that transformation at every level of the institution. And of course, an important level in that transformation are our athletic programs. And so the university made a commitment about 18 months or so ago that our ambition was to move all of our athletic teams from the ACAC, where they have played successfully for many, many years, to play with the big guys in the Canada West and the CIS. With the move into our new arena, notice I'm calling it our new arena already, with our move into our new arena in 2 years' time, that is the single ambition on our agenda for athletics, the single most important item on our agenda for athletics now. We need to build strong hockey programs. We need to build competitive hockey programs. And for that, you really need one thing, and that is extraordinary hockey players. And the issue is, how do we get them and how do we keep them? Of course, we need to provide outstanding facilities, and we are going to have that. But we also know that there is an enormous commitment which athletes make as members of Macewan's athletic fraternity. And very often that involves sacrifices that we don't ask of other students. And so a critical part of our program always is our ability to be able to provide financial support to our athletes, because that financial support in its own way allows us to attract extraordinary athletes. And so that really brings us to today, because what Bill and his family are doing today for Macewan and for our hockey program is really a game changer. And it is an expression of extraordinary generosity. We are here today to announce the Bill Comrie Hockey Scholarships, the result of a $1.5 million donation to our hockey program. And that's certainly one of the bigger donations to hockey programs ever in Canadian universities. And what this will do is it will provide 12 scholarships that will cover the costs of tuition and other kinds of expenses, to be divided equally between the men's team and the women's team annually. And perhaps the most important part of this in perpetuity, which means, of course, forever. As some of you know, in my long forgotten youth, I was a student athlete, and I relied upon scholarships to get me through universities, athletic scholarships. And I remember how important that was, because it allowed me to focus on really what I felt was important. First, my academics, and second, of course, athletics. And I think that's what this gift has done for Macewan. And so I want, on behalf of everybody in the Macewan University family, and especially on behalf of the players who are with us today, to express our thanks, our gratitude for this amazing gift. We feel, however, that we need to recognize Bill in a special way, in a way that will remind our athletes when they come into this facility, as well as the facilities down the hall, of his generosity and of the legacy which he leaves behind here at Macewan. So, with that, I'm going to ask Bill to come forward and just stand right over there by that little black thing, all right? And I'm going to ask him, we're eventually going to give Bill a bust. That's a head, not a bust, all right? Which will be outside the room here. It'll put him in the same category as Caesar. But we are eventually going to have that recognition. But we also are going to name this facility, actually the entire facility here, the Bill Comrie High Performance Training Zone. And I am very pleased to make that announcement today. And Bill, if you'll just take that black thing off there, that is, I believe, exactly what that says. Thank you very much. It's up to you.
Very nice. Thank you very much, David. And obviously, I'm very pleased to be here today with my family, Mike and Kathy, who went to Grant Macewan, as was said earlier. And Mike and I flew in last night, and we actually first stopped in Calgary and met Al Coates, who is working with us. We opened up a store in Calgary called Comrie Sports, like we have Brick Sports Central here, which is Sports Central, and we're giving equipment away to kids that can't afford it. And Al's done an amazing job there in Calgary, working with Andy Wigston, who has done a great job here. And it was just kind of really nice being there, hearing the stories of kids getting equipment that couldn't afford it. And from there, Mike and I flew in here and went to my grandson Hunter's hockey game in minor hockey week in Edmonton. So I mean, our hockey just keeps going on. And of course, it was mentioned Mike and Paul played here with the Oilers. Eric, we were so excited, got the gold medal there for the World Juniors. And tonight, after we leave here, Mike and I we're flying to Kelowna to watch our youngest boy Ty play with the Tri-City Americans. And Bob Torrey is here today. He's the owner of the Tri-City Americans, Edmontonian, that Scott taught school here. And so it seems like everywhere we turn, we're connected with hockey. My wife Roxanne sends her regrets, but the reason she's not here is the Billett family from Tri-City is away in January, so she moved dogs and herself in there, and she's looking after the kids, and they're pretty happy about that, Eric and Ty. So, our gift here to Grant Macewan is, for us, really feels like we want to create a legacy, that supports outstanding students and elite hockey players together. By providing the scholarships, we feel that the students will be better off to focus on the two priorities, which is studies and hockey. And it's my hope that it will lift Grant MacEwan's hockey program to the next level. And it'll pave the way for future stars, maybe, NHL players, from all of Alberta that come here to play. And as we know, balancing life and studies and athletics is a challenge, but we feel that this gift will allow the athletes, the hockey players, to focus on their academics and not having to worry about having ends meet while they're going to school. As hockey is an expensive sport and takes time and a lot of dedication to be the best. And again, because of our lifelong personal connection to hockey and our passion for education, supporting this program was, we felt, a perfect fit for our whole family. This university is great. It's a well-loved institution, and we're very, very proud to be part of it. Edmonton always has had a special place in the hearts of our family, and although my wife and I and the younger guys moved to California about 10 years ago, we'll never forget our ties to Edmonton and this great city. So on behalf of my wife, Roxanne, our entire family, we look forward to the growth and success of the hockey program here at Grant MacEwan. Thanks you all for coming out. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Bill. At this time, I'd like to introduce Sean Poitras, the captain of our men's hockey team.
Thanks, Samantha. Good morning, everyone. So as Samantha mentioned, my name is Sean Poitras. I'm a fourth-year student in the Bachelor of Commerce program here at MacEwan. I played hockey since I was 5 years old, and I've been playing for the entirety of my studies here for the school team. I'm looking forward to graduating later this year and entering the workforce as an accountant, and I understand the importance of scholarships. I know that if it wasn't for the scholarships I've received in the previous 4 years, I wouldn't be able to be a student athlete. The scholarships, in a way, have helped me earn my degree. During the summer, I, like most students, am only able to work 4 months to save up funds for my education. So without the scholarships that I've received, I would have to find a part-time job during the year, which would mean I could not play hockey anymore. Scholarships, I can say through my own experience as well, relieves much of the everyday stress that most students face. It provided the peace of mind which enabled me the opportunity to not only succeed at my studies, but enjoy them. These last 4 years have gone by so quickly, and they're for sure years that I'll never forget and cherish for the rest of my life. Mr. Comrie, I just want you to know that your family's generous donation will allow future students not only an opportunity to earn a quality education, but also help support their passion for hockey, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
We have a little surprise here for you today, so if you want to come over here with Sean and I, and we're going to present it to you.